Okay, Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. So today we're going to learn carboxylic acids. Okay, carboxylic acid, you've met them in previous chapters, COOH. So the functional group name is carboxyl group and it can be written as this, okay, for your expanded structure, and or this as condensed, okay, these two. Okay, where your R group is your alkyl, aryl or hydrogen even. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts for carboxylic acid. So we'll start first with the nomenclature, which is naming and drawing. So macam biasa, something about carboxylic acid is that you have to note that it has the highest priority. So therefore, carboxylic acid, the longest carbon chain with carboxylic acid will always be the parent chain because it has the highest priority over other functional groups. Okay, so COH, it will always be at the end, just like aldehyde, CHO. Okay, so you don't need to say that it is number 1 when you just have one carboxyl group. Okay, it is understood that it is at the end. So let's say if you have propane, okay, let's say awak dah tukar jadi COOH, you will name it as propanoic acid. So OIC space acid. Okay, so these are the IUPAC names and the common names in the bracket. Okay, so you need to know until carbon 5, which is pentanoic acid or valeric acid je. Okay, now we look at the names and structures of your different carboxylic acids. Okay, so for aliphatic, okay, yang acyclic, which is yang bukan cyclic, okay, you will first, okay, let's say you have 3,4 dimethyl pentanoic acid. So this means that it has 5 carbons for your longest carbon chain COH. So you will start counting the carbon number 1 from this carbon of your carboxyl group. So this is carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 3, 4 dimethyl. So macam biasa awak name the substituent lah. Okay, so let's say if you have alkene and carboxyl group. Okay, so your priority will go to carboxyl group. So this will be carbon number 1. Okay, so yang ni pun awak name macam biasa lah. Okay, it will be hexenoic acid. Okay, oic acid kat belakang sekali, that means that this will be your parent. Okay, and then in your longest carbon chain, your carbon-carbon double bond starts from carbon number 3. Okay, macam tu. So kalau you have OH, it will be hydroxy lah. Okay, so ini memang carbon number 1, and then yang lain, so this one is hydroxy, 5-hydroxy. Okay, alright, lagi. So let's say if you have 2 carboxylic acid, 2 carboxyl groups. So your aliphatic acyclic carboxylic acid will have a name, instead of oic je, dia dioic acid. Okay, so here when it is at the end, okay, it will be pentane dioic acid. It will always be at the end lah untuk dioic. Okay, carboxyl group memang at the end. Okay, ni pun sama, dioic. Okay, ini trans. So for trans ni, you just have to bila dia ada ada 2 carboxyl groups, you just need to denote carbon number 3 for your alkene lah. Okay, so kalau awak kira dari sini pun sama je. Okay, sebab dia trans. Okay, alright, so let's say if you have aliphatic cyclic. Okay, kalau cyclic structure, dia berubah sikit. Apa yang special is that instead of awak guna oic acid kan, it's not cyclopentanoic acid. Okay, tu salah. So nama dia ialah cyclopentane carboxylic space acid. Okay, so maksudnya you have to put this suffix carboxylic acid bila dia cyclic, when it is cyclic. So cyclopentane tu the name of this part of your molecule, and then this is carboxylic acid. Okay, so numbering dia macam biasa, ikut priority juga. Here, okay, you will give carbon number 1 to this carbon. Okay, so sekarang ini kira carboxylic acid yang attached to carbon number 1. Okay, bukan dia carbon number 1 sebab dia sekarang ni macam substituent tapi dia still parent. Okay, so macam ni. Okay, dia number 1. Okay, so dia memang number 1. So awak punya parent is cyclohexane carboxylic acid. That's your parent. Lepas tu yang lain ni jadi awak punya substituent. Okay, if you have a ring with 2 carboxyl groups, it will be dicarboxylic acid. So macam biasa ini kira macam tak ada substituent lain kan. So nama dia akan jadi 1, 2 untuk bagi tahu kedudukan awak punya carboxyl groups. Cyclohexane dicarboxylic acid. Okay, ini bila awak tambah substituent macam biasa. Okay, if you don't have this, it will be the same as the previous one. 1, 2 cyclohexane dicarboxylic acid. Okay, when you have Cl, it will be 4 chloro blah blah blah. Okay, okay, for aromatic compounds of your carboxylic acid, it will be called benzoic acid. Okay, benzoic acid. So ingat bila benzene, there's a special abbreviation for molecules for disubstituted benzenes. Okay, you can use para, ortho, meta, para abbreviations. Okay, so ini first of bulatkan dia punya parent chain. Okay, so this will be your benzoic acid, where this carbon of your benzene ring is carbon number 1. Okay, so yang the rest will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be 4 chlorobenzoic acid. Okay, ini pun sama, if you have 2, it will be 1, 3 benzene dicarboxylic acid. Okay, so maksudnya tak samalah dengan awak tak panggil lah dia benzoic acid. Okay, bila dia ada 2, nama dia jadi 1, 3. Okay, kedudukan substituent carboxyl groups tu 1, 3 benzene dicarboxylic acid. Alright. Okay, ni pun sama. Bila ada 2 substituent and then you have bukan substituent, 2 carboxyl groups and 1 substituent. So the name will be like this. Okay, dicarboxyl acid, benzene dicarboxyl acid. Okay, so that's naming.